Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I am coming at you with something brand new. This is a news announcement from Warlord Games. They've announced that they're offering what's called Black Powder Epic Battles. Black Powder Epic Battles is the first set is going to be an American Civil War set. And it's going to be done in a smaller scale. When they say epic, they're talking about close to 15 millimeter. Okay, so I'm kind of excited about this because it's new, but I'm also not excited about it because it's the American Civil War. If you know anything about me and my miniature collection, I have not collected any Civil War. I'm not really interested in that time period, and but I'm kind of excited about the scale of the rules and the way the figures are. If they were to expand this Black Powder Epic Battles into something like the American War of Independence or Napoleonics, then I would be all over it. I think I would be all over it. Okay, so this is the website, and I've got a bunch of tabs up here on the top that you might not be able to see. Well, you wouldn't be able to see, but and I'll go through those in a minute. But right now, I just kind of want to show you real quick the announcement page. It's the American Civil War, Decide the Fate. You can reserve your order now. You can, and if you pre-order, you'll get 10%, and you'll get free generals. Well, here, let me show you the starter bundle right here. You'll get, the starter bundle right now it's 171 pounds, right? Which is 214 pounds normally. But you're getting 21 pounds off or something like that, I guess. No, you're getting more than that off. It said 10%, but you're getting way more than that because you're getting the Hallelujah. What is that? Glory Hallelujah. Yeah, you're getting that for free. You're also getting your two generals. You're getting Meade and Lee. Right? General Robert E. Lee and General George Meade. You're getting both of those for free. And if you order early enough, you'll actually get your rules will actually be signed. I think is what it says. There's a signed bonus. Now, it looks like, to claim a signed copy of the book, your pre-order must be made before Sunday, 27 December. So if the Civil War is your bag, and if 15 millimeter is your bag, pre-order this. Or wait for me, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a copy of this. I'm going to get it in, and I'm going to see what the difference is between the epic scale rules and the normal black powder rules. Because if you know, I've been working on my own personal epic scale black powder for my Napoleonics game. So I'm already, that's what I'm working on, a Waterloo done in brigade scale instead of battalion scale. But I don't think that's what this is. I think this is epic scale as in the figures are smaller so you can get more on the table. We'll figure it out. That's why I need to get a copy of the rules. But it says right here, you'll receive 30 regiments in the box. 30. 15 each of the Union and the Confederates. That's 3,000 men because they actually have 100 men in every regiment. 100 figures. Not 24 figures. 100. And then you get 30 cannons, which is a hell of a lot, 15%, and 30 mounted officers. And then you'll also get some MDF buildings and fencing. Yeah, so it's all, you get a lot. yeah, I'm kind of excited. Yeah, it's going to be impossible to offer a 28 millimeter starter set with enough to wage an epic battle. Yet with our new range, we will be able to fill a starter with 2,400 men, 24 guns, 24 mounted commanders. That's 24 regiments, as well as the bases and bits you'll need to learn. Okay. It says it's based on the award-winning Black Powder rules with a period tweaks and scenarios designed to make epic battles the place to set a fascinating period. Okay, great. What you get in there, you get an A5 Black Powder rulebook. You get the green plastic bases, and you get the Dutch. You get 2 barns, 2 houses. See, that's the barn. You get 2 of those. You get 2 of those. Gettysburg Seminary building, the gatehouse, snake fences. You get a lot. Okay, so let's keep going. Those are the 2 generals you get. There's a bunch of pictures here that I kind of wanted to go over each of the different pictures real quick just to kind of see what, yeah, okay. The Union figures, they'll come on blue plastic sprues, and the Confederate will actually be gray plastic sprues. Now, if you look at this line of men, right, I remember back when I used to do 15 millimeters. I also used to do 6 millimeter World War II stuff, and I would get like GHQ models, and they would come in squads. I mean, like guys all shoulder to shoulder. And that's kind of what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're getting 10 men on a line. And my understanding is you have a base and you put 2 lines on the base. And so you have 20 men per base, as opposed to like Black Powder now, where I've only got 4 figures per base. Yeah. Okay, the cannons look like they're pretty easy. You left and right side with the 4 crew, and then the cannon in the middle, and it's all one piece, and the general's all one piece. So this is like rapid assembly. You'll notice that under these sprues, you'll see that they have like a little peg, and I'll show you that on the base here in just a second. Okay, so next picture is a comparison. This is actually a scale size comparison of their current 28 millimeter Civil War figures that Warlord Games has. And then this is the new, okay, the base thickness is about half, and the figure height is about half. Maybe, it's hard to tell, but yeah, right about half. So they say the figures to the brim of the hat is 13.5 millimeters. So if you were to look at the full, like at the top of the hat would probably be about 15 millimeter, but still that still makes them small 15 millimeter figures. If you wanted to combine them with your own current 15 millimeter figures, I don't think you could do it. And I don't think you'd want to anyway. And the reason why that is because there's so many of them. Like there's 20 figures right here. And the price to get 2,400 models is, well, not models, men, right, is way cheaper with this set than with your standard 15 millimeter figures. So, yeah, if you could play, if you already have an existing 15 millimeter army, you can rebase them, or you can play with, you could play it however you want. You know, you can figure out what the size of these bases are and then work from there. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to see what the rules, how they play like, and see if it's something that's Nice. Now, I love the fact that they're in a line and there's 10 guys and you got two ranks, so there's 20 guys. I do believe that this base represents a company in the regiment. So that represents 100 men. So 20 guys representing 100 men, that's saying that a figure is about 5 guys. Okay, I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so where are we at on comparisons? There we go. Now they're saying these, okay, there's your Union, there's your Confederate. I think what they're saying is this row here is a Confederate regiment, right? That's what they're saying. That's a Confederate regiment. You'll notice that you've got a couple of different poses, right? Like this guy's pose and this guy's pose is the same as well as this, but this guy's different, right? So, and this guy would match this guy. So I think there's only 2 different types of lines of poses, and you just mix and match them and paint them, color code them the way you need to. But now when it comes to the command stand, you actually have this officer in his jacket, you'll have a drummer, you'll have the standard bearers, you know, and then there's this guy with his rifle sticking out. Okay. Okay, so if you were to count the figures, what do we got? 20 figures there times 5 bases. That's a regiment is 100 figures, not 24 figures. Now, I also noticed that there are only 5 bases, extra wide bases, but there's only 5 of them per regiment, where in like your standard black powder, you're looking at 6 bases. So formations and stuff like that might be a little different and stuff like that. I don't know, because I don't play the Civil War. I bet you they don't have complicated formations like Napoleonics do. Okay, so we're going to move on to one of the next pictures, right? Okay, and you notice they got some Zouaves back here. So that looks like there's going to be other types of figures coming. Those are just not out yet. Or those, it kind of looks like, yeah, there's 2 bases deep, so I don't know what's going on there. And then you got this general, and he's on a very small base. Colonel, he's probably a regimental commander or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then those are the bases. So this has got to be an artillery base with your 4 figures, and then there is a strip that where you would put your 2 strips of figures on there, and this would be like your company bases. And I guess if you did 6 of them, it would be just like normal black powder. And this is probably your generals. Okay, so yeah, there's the 2 strips of 10 on one of those strippy bases, and then they did the flocking and the painting, and the figures look good. It's kind of deceptive because when you look at a figure this close, when the figure is really only this big, there really shouldn't be a lot of detail. But I'm afraid that these models are all going to look kind of blocky, not blocky, but like rounded edges and stuff. And the only way that this guy was able to get detail was to paint the detail on, like where the hands are. You know, it's gonna, you used a lot of black lining to make it all stand out. So we'll find out once we get the figures in. We take a look at them. Then the barrels, I don't know. I figured it out. Okay, that's wait. It says Union stand. Well, that looks like Confederate to me. Confederate artillery. That's these two figures and the wheel is all one figure. And then these two figures and that wheel is all one figure, and then the crossbar. So I think that's kind of cool. But the downside is all your artillery, all your infantry is going to look exactly the same. And then this is the command stand. You know, he's got a guy running, got a guy posing. He's a sergeant, I suppose. Got a couple of sergeants floating in there. Somebody went to the trouble of painting the sergeant stripes on these guys. Oh my gosh. I would probably die if I had to do that. This guy had a sword. Yeah. Okay. That looks like Union. And then you'll also get some fences as part of the Civil War starter set. And you'll get a couple of these buildings. Yeah. This is MDF, and they're probably Sarissa. It doesn't say anywhere on here, but they probably are. Okay, now when you purchase one of the box sets, it's called a brigade. When you buy the brigade, this is what you get. You get enough to do 3 regiments and looks like 3 artillery and a leadership. So this is a brigade. I think that's pretty cool. The brigades aren't expensive at all. I think they're like $20 or $30. Well, no, 20 or 30 pounds actually. And so that's like 10 pounds per regiment. I don't know how I don't know. And then there's the Confederate one. Same exact thing, it's just Union, Confederate. And then that's the starter set. You do get dice, you get snake fences, you get 32-page American Civil War background and scenario book, Confederate Army, Union Army, 12 regiments of Confederate and Union. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, what's going on here? I wish I could zoom in because that looks like they're in column, right? These guys look like they're in column. But is that just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, that's just 5 of these straights in a back-to-back. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's how many you get. 12 of those. You do not get these trees. Don't think about that trees or these hills. That's only there to show you like what, just to be cute about it. Okay. And then that's what the box will look like. It'll say Black Powder, Epic Battles, American Civil War. Now, this is probably not the exact final image and all that stuff, but it could be. Now, here's a little video that Warlord put out. I wanted to put this video out as well to kind of show what they have to say about it. I noticed a covered wagon in the back. Yeah. Dismounted cavalry. They haven't shown any cavalry units as an option. And they haven't shown any swabs. Yeah, it'll definitely look epic when you got 100 figures representing your unit. Okay, is that a limber? That was artillery limber. Skirmishers, which they haven't shown any of that kind of stuff. And black and white. Cotton balls. Now we don't need to see any of the next stuff, whatever all that stuff is. We don't need to see all that. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is I'm excited. I'm excited about it. There's the Union Brigade, there's Confederate Brigade, there's like a scenery pack, you can get that. There's a Gettysburg scenery pack, you can get that. New plastics, new starter set, updated black powder game rules. Updated black powder game rules, because I've got a second edition already, but this is an updated second edition? I don't know. I'll have to... Yeah, here it is, 13.5 foot to mid-eye level. Yeah, I'm passively optimistic. So this is what I plan to do. I plan to pre-order this for the store, for my eBay store. I'm going to get these in. I'm going to open a starter, and I'm going to review the mechanics and the rules and see if I could use it for my Napoleonics. For my Napoleonics game, because I'm planning on playing a epic scale Napoleonic Waterloo using black powder. And if that's something I could do, then I might start, I might keep the rules and keep that. But if not, I don't think I'm going to paint the figures, but I think I will, because like I said, I'm just not into the Civil War. But I think I will put it for sale on my eBay store. Plus, I'll do a video review of it for my YouTube channel. So expect to see, as soon as I get them in, expect to see some rules reviews, product reviews, like how good the plastic is and stuff like that, content reviews. And then also I'll post it up on my eBay store at a discount. So, because it'll have been opened. So if you're interested in it, just let me know. Post it on this video that you were excited about it, or that you would be interested in maybe picking up a painted version of this. Because if that's the case, then I'll get them in. I'll paint them for you or whatever. But if not, but just post it and tell me if you're not interested. If you're looking at this and you're saying, Mr. Everything, this is definitely nothing I'm interested. I would not be interested in that, but that is something I'm excited about. I might be interested in getting that. I want to hear your guys' opinions. Please post that in the comments below. I would appreciate it. And if you like this kind of content, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification icon so that when I go live or if I upload a video, you'll be notified. And if you got any suggestions on things that you would like to hear about, put it in my comments, and I will be do my best to work towards that. All right. So thank you for coming out and checking out this update, this news, this news about something cool from Warlord, something new from them, and I'll catch you next time.